Happy Valentine's Day to all those glorious people out there watching this. And if you're with that special someone and want to find a perfect place to go to, then I have just the spot. A muddy, damp swamp. Yes, I know, very romantic. But the real reason you might want to head here, or the mangrove swamp possibly, is something you might find at night. So if we wander around, keep our eyes open, then we should eventually run into this thing. Here it is, a brand new type of mob called the Bogs. A mob you'll find in swamps, mangrove swamps, as well as occasionally inside of trial chambers, and they really packed a punch. Like, I'm wearing diamond armor, and look at how many hearts that thing took down. These things are seriously not to be messed with. Unlike normal skeletons, which have about 16 health points, these things have a whopping 20, meaning that it's going to be so much harder to take down, unless if it gets into a situation like this. And somehow you won. How did you make that happen? They do attack mildly slower than the normal skeletons, because instead of an interval of 2 seconds, it's 3.5. So even though they pack much more of a punch, these things should be just mildly easier to get close to. And they seem to spawn in pretty similar intervals to, say, like husks in deserts or like strays in snowy biomes. So you should see a fairly decent mixture of normal skeletons and these bogs. They drop everything normal skeletons drop, but you do get a small chance of getting poison arrows, because obviously you do get poison from these things. And there we go, I got him. I had to kill a few, but I managed to get some. And much like any other undead mob, they will start burning in the daylight. I'm not entirely sure if they replace the normal skeletons we saw inside of trial chambers. I assume they would, but there's only really one way to find out, and nope, the normal skeleton things are still here. It did say you'd have a minor chance of finding them inside of these things, and I've not been able to find them yet, but they should be here. They should be here. Okay, this is like the 4th trial chamber I've gone through, so either I've been incredibly unlucky, or they're just incredibly rare to find inside trial chambers. But I do have a hunch that those poison arrow skeletons have been replaced by the bogs. I can't prove that or anything because I've just been so unlucky, but I'm pretty sure that's what they did. But yeah, we now have ourselves another skeleton variant we could add to our skeleton roster. And I know people have their opinions on variants, but if I'm honest, I actually kind of like this one. It might not stay that way, but at least as of right now, I like it. Mainly because of the design. Like, we've never seen a skeleton design look like this. But then again, I probably said the same thing for when the Stray was announced, and probably the same thing when the Wither Skeleton was announced and released. I don't know, so something about this one just feels different. And I think generally speaking, with this mob, with the wind charge, and with everything else in 1.21 so far, this update is shaping up to be a pretty interesting one so far. Everything else that's planned for the update is still kind of a mystery, but yeah, until we see that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all... Wait, is that its brain poking out? That is nasty, my good sir. Keep that in your skull, please. I mean, I know it's Valentine's and all, but come on, have some decency.